Hey everyone, it's Nolan from Train and Train. Hope you had a great weekend. Thought I'd get you a video out nice and early this week. Just showing you some of the top charts that we will be looking at. So hopefully you can see something there that resonates with you. So there's three charts I'm really interested in at the moment. One is Euro Dollar, which you've got in front of us right at this moment. As you can see, Euro Dollar daily chart. Just make it nice and big there. We're in this bullish channel. Okay, so if you want to be trading with the trend, you're going to be looking for buys on this. Also, some of you may use moving averages. If we put some moving averages on, this is the 8 moving average in white, and we've got the 20 moving average in blue. Okay, I actually like to use these two averages on daily charts, and what's good is that the 8 moving average is above the 20 moving average, which means that we're looking for buyers. So not only are we in a bullish channel looking for buyers, because that's the general momentum, but we've got the 8 above the 20, which also means that we're currently looking for buyers on this daily chart. So just looking at price action, I can actually see we've had a morning star pattern here. Now, morning star pattern, we would look for at support, and we would look at it as a buy signal if we broke the high of this third candle. Morning star pattern is three candlesticks, 1, 2, 3, and it's a sign of sellers turning into buyers. So sellers coming into the moving averages, using the moving averages as support, and then as you can see, we have this what's called a doji candle there. So it's kind of equilibrium, if you like, between buyers and sellers. No one's really in control, but the buyers do actually win that candle because it's green. But then we get those buyers coming strong there. So that was on Friday. So I'm just going to take those moving averages off, and I want to show you something, because it's not just about those moving averages. We also need to look at horizontal levels as well. Now, what I can see is, and I'm going to use my horizontal ray tool. Okay, when you just look to the left, draw that in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this ray, and we can see that highest close on this candle here was just about there. Drop it down a little bit more, but otherwise we've had tips of the wicks, yeah, trying to break through. So we've had false breaks here, but this is obviously an important level for Euro Dollar. Now, if we're looking for buyers on Euro Dollar, we're very close to this level where we're seeing buyers try to push it through, but sellers are in control. So what we ideally want to see is a daily close, a daily bullish close, preferably above this level. Okay, that would indicate that buyers are potentially now taking control of the market. Now, once we've seen that, we can then look for a pullback or correction back into this level on a smaller time frame, you know, of choice. Could be 1 hour, could be 4 hour, and then basically looking for something like this again, a morning star pattern or something to indicate that buyers have come in. So what we're looking for is that daily close above this level, and as you can see, if you look to the right, we're around about that big number 1.22. So nice daily close above that zone. Then we can go down into the smaller time frames, look for that pullback or correction, preferably into this level, look for buyers to come in, and then we're looking to try and get into the trade as close as we can here, presuming that we do get buyers come in. So this could be very interesting this week. Okay, you can also draw, I can see there's a trend line here. Okay, so we could pull back into the trend line, could pull back into this horizontal level. Again, if you're an EMA trader, okay, you could be looking for that bullish close above, and then price to come back into the moving averages, maybe even the 4 hour. You know, it just depends. There's more than one way to take a trade on a particular currency or whatever you are trading. Now, each trader will take it in their own different way. So, you know, whatever way resonates with you, then do that. Don't necessarily change what you do just because, you know, I've said that, you know, you may want to try something else. If you've got a way that works for you, then listen, stick with it, okay? If you can make money on average, week in, week out, then, you know, stick with that, and you'll be doing very, very well. So, euro dollar, very interested to see what happens with this. We can see that momentum is to the upside. We need that bullish close above here, and it's important to have a daily bullish close. Look for the pullback, and then we'll look for a buy setup. And don't forget to look at news as well before you place a trade. The most popular website for that is Forex Factory. So have a look at that before you start placing any trades. Make sure there's no high priority news coming out on euro or the dollar. So that's a real interest to us at the moment. Another chart of interest is pound Aussie. Now, pound Aussie, this is the daily chart, as you can see. Now, it's not as clean as euro dollar. Okay, it looks it's a bit scruffy to me. It's not one of the cleanest charts in the world. But if I think I've got it on another chart here. Have I? I thought I had. Is it on this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. I've put a resistance and supportive channel lines in, and now you can see it's a little bit more clear, can't you? You can actually see, let me just delete this, that we are moving to the upside on average. So if you were trading with the trend on this, with the bigger trend, you'd be looking for a buy setup. So we've had this triple bottom here at the bottom of the channel, okay, and now we've started to push to the upside. We've made a new high. So let me just draw in some zones here. We had this zone here when we found that triple bottom. We also had this zone here where it was kind of a box range, wasn't it? And now we've broken out. So you can do one of two things. If you'd be looking for a buy because of the general trend, we can look for either that pullback retest into that horizontal level, looking for buyers to come in, and then trading up towards the top of the channel, which is around that 1.84 level. So you've got that. You've also got, and I deleted it a second ago, I also noticed this. Does that look better on the H4? Let's just have a look. Yeah, because we can see this trend line resistance, resistance, resistance. I'm just going to use the tips of the wicks there. So we may see, it's right about the same area though, so there's not really much into it, or in it I should say. Pull back into there, look for buyers, same target. So we could, and we never know what price is going to do, so we have to keep our options open. We've got that horizontal level here, but it's kind of round about the same area, so I'd be setting alerts anywhere around this zone and start looking for those buyers to come in. Okay, so we've had a nice impulse here. It looks like we're forming a corrective pattern at the moment. So what we could see is 1, 2, 3, and then the next impulse. So look out for that. There's a nice little zone here, as I say. Keep your eyes open, looking for that correction, looking for that next impulse into round about 184. So that is of real interest to us at the moment. Pound's been doing very, very well, very well, guys. Pound has been very, very bullish, very, very strong. So I wouldn't be fighting against that at the moment. So look for pound, look to trade pound against some of the weaker currencies, but this is a very, very nice setup as well. And last chart I want to talk about is silver. Let's have a little look at silver. So silver is on our watch list this week. As you can see, I'm just going to hide that these drawings for a moment. I don't want to delete them because I want to keep them. Never know, there it is. We can see, look, the momentum on silver is to the upside at the moment, okay? So there's a trend line, you can draw that down here as well. but the momentum is to the upside. Just looking at the smaller time frames, okay, I've drawn a CTL in what's called a counter trend line, and I drew this in. This was before the market open last night, and I was looking for that bullish momentum to push price through the counter trend line, which we're actually seeing at the moment. You can see this is 17th of May. Just looking at the bottom there, 17th of May, 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the current 4-hour candle. So we're getting that bullish momentum. Now what I want to see is, or what I would like to see is, okay, this is our impulse. I want to see the correction, preferably to come back and retest the CTL. Look for buyers to come in. Then I want to trade into roundabouts that 28. Well, let's just look to the left. We've got our highs here. 28.2. Yeah, 28.2 would be a nice target anywhere around this zone. I'm not really going to be targeting any higher than that, although it may break higher, who knows. Not going to be greedy, I'm just going to be very, very sensible. So we've got our impulse at the moment, looking for that pullback into what I'm hoping will be retesting that counter trend line. Reject it, looking for buyers to come in there, and looking for targets right about that 28.2. So there's some nice setups today, waiting for euro dollar to push through the level. Okay, then looking for the correction. Pound Aussie has pushed through, waiting for that correction now. Silver has pushed through, okay, pushed through the level, making new highs, looking for the correction now. So really, really nice charts there. You don't need to make a big percentage a week, guys. Even if you made 0.5% a week, that would be 2% a month. That would your account would grow really, really well on 2% a month if you used compound interest, didn't take anything out. So it's not about how many trades you take, okay, it's about those quality trades. So those are our top 3 charts for this week. Of course, keep an eye on our free Telegram channel, and if we get anything else that's looks very, very interesting, then we'll post it in there. If you're not a member of our free Telegram channel, then get yourself involved. I'll put the link in below this video. Get yourself involved, and we put lots of free stuff in there, so really, really interesting for you guys to keep an eye on. But yeah, like I say, I thought we'd get something out nice and early for you, so you know what we are looking for this week, and maybe you can look at the same. So from me and the team, guys, hope you have a great week, and we'll catch you really, really soon. Bye for now.